Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do a tarot reading for you today from the One World Tarot deck. I hope everybody's having a great morning, afternoon, day, evening, whatever it is for you. All my readings are timeless. They will reach you when it's time. And all my readings are intuitive, which means I don't know what's in the book. I get all my messages directly from Spirit. Okay, starting off, we have the Seven of Swords. I feel like you're reevaluating some things in your life. You're picking and choosing what you're going to take with you going forward in this next part of your journey. King of Swords. And the Lovers. Yeah. So you're looking for a more stable foundation all around in your whole life, your love life, your work, home. You're definitely looking in a different direction for love right now. But it's not love of another person. It's love of yourself. You're going to put more effort into yourself in this coming season. You're going to look more towards Spirit for answers rather than people, your lover, your husband, any of those things. Nine of Wands. So it looks like you've had a very long, tough 10-year period, which is helping you to reevaluate what's going on. You may have had a lot of injuries, health problems, job losses, issues with family. Finances has definitely been an issue. Maybe you haven't worried about employment so much, but they've cut back your hours, made promises they wouldn't keep. It feels like it's just been a really rough 10 years, and it's made you reevaluate everything. And you're now looking towards Spirit, a higher power, to help guide you through this. Perhaps you had an addiction that you've broke free from as well. What else, Spirit, can you tell us? I feel that you are highly protected, that you have especially one guardian angel that watches over you frequently. Seven of Pentacles. So you've been really working, putting in a lot of effort, tilling the soil, so to speak, sowing your seeds, really trying to build up a new foundation and ground yourself from it. Nine of Swords, but yeah, again, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords. You've just been really devastated over this time period. Not necessarily 10 years exactly. Could be 8 to 10. It could be a little more, 11 to 12. But you've definitely worked very hard and felt that you have gotten nowhere. even when you get 3 steps or 2 steps or 5 steps ahead, you eventually end up right back where you are. And you're looking for change, to change something so you can move forward. Spirit has a message for you, perhaps a gift for you. Something is going to be returned for you. I always feel that about the Ace of Cups, that this is a card that something is being returned to you and it's filling your cup up, because you see the dove is bringing something down into the cup. So something's coming back to you. Maybe this is not a physical thing. Maybe it's a self-esteem that you're working on. You're building a faith in a particular thing. It could be also knowledge, the knowledge to help you move forward. So many things. But whatever this thing is that is being brought back to you by Spirit is really going to help drive you forward and get you out of this tumultuous cycle that you've been going through. Two of Swords, yeah, you've really been put on an island of your own and defensive, and it's to the point where you're defensive of everything. You don't even see it, and you are defensive. You're just always on the guard, and it's really time for you to come inward and move from a place of not fear but love. Because right now you're in the fight or flight mode. Even though you're looking for a way out and you're reevaluating, you're still doing everything based off that fight or flight. So, and I'm assuming flight mostly. But you want to stop running. You don't want to run anymore. And you don't want to feel scared anymore. And you just are looking for the proper direction for you. What else can you tell me, Spirit? Four of Cups. Spirit says there's something that you're not looking at. You're focused too much on what is in front of you. So maybe you're missing, or you're not seeing the truth. You're not seeing what has been brought to you. King of Cups. What is this King of Cups? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel that Spirit, although Spirit is bringing you in something that belongs to you and is being returned to you, that there is another offer that you're not seeing or maybe ignoring. But I feel like you need to continue to ignore this one. The King of Cups is a very flashy person, but he's covered head to toe. You can't see any skin. Can't see his face. He's on a floating throne that's not stable. He's gone out of his way to make himself look bigger and brighter than he actually is. And I feel like if you do listen to this particular offering, that it is going to leave both of you in poverty. So yeah, ignore that one. You will know the difference between the both of the offers, because the one offer that is coming in is not an offer. It's something that's yours and it's being returned to you. The second was an offer that is not yours. It's being offered to you, but there's conditions, and those conditions will harm you. Don't. It will leave you broken and destitute again, right where you were with the Nine of Wands. So we don't want to follow that path. How can they avoid this path, Spirit? What can they do to the High Priestess? It's time for you to go within. The answer to this is within you, but it's going to require some searching. It's going to require some research on yourself, going within and really feeling it. You can only ignore this offer for so long without actually having to confront it, I believe, because this person is very, I would say, God complex. They believe that they have it all, that they are the king, that you can do no better. You know, they don't show any part of their true self. They just believe that you should automatically want them, which you don't. Three of Pentacles. So continue on this path of self-reflection. Make the changes necessary in your life that you need to make. Get out in nature. Watch for the signs. Because you are planning something. There's something you're planning right now. As the Three of Pentacles right here, there's a scale of a house there. So you're planning something, whether you're planning on building a house or you're in the process of building a house. Could be a business. But you're going to be doing it with your family or your extended family, because there's three people and one is a child in this picture. So it won't maybe necessarily be, you know, just you and your spouse and child. It could be a different type of family. You could have a mom, a grandma, a grandpa, and some kids. Whatever that it looks like, family looks like for you. You are all planning on doing something together for the benefit of the whole. Three of Wands comes up with the Three of Pentacles. So this planning might be you planning on taking a trip. You're definitely looking to new horizons. So maybe you're looking at moving to a different province, state, country, city. Maybe you're planning on moving overseas even. Perhaps it's just a vacation trip and you want to try something new. But definitely looking and planning and trying to start in a new, better direction for everyone around you. You're really putting in the effort. You're really showing up for yourself and others. Whereas maybe before you didn't really take care of yourself too much. But now you are. And now you're trying to do better for yourself and those around you. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Any other messages to give out today? I feel like you need to put a lot more effort into letting your guard down. I'm really drawn to this Two of Swords right now, and just how she's blindfolded on the rock, just like in defense mode, like she will cut apart anything that comes near her. You're in a very, very strong defensive mode. Because of this long time period of 10 years or whatever it is for you that has you having to protect yourself so much. You don't need to protect yourself this much anymore. What you do need to do is see. So you need to let go of the sword so you can take down the blindfold, so you can get yourself off that rock. There's nothing around you anymore that can hurt you, because you know what to do now. Seven of Cups, yeah. You can see what the cups are holding when you get down and let go of your defenses. You'll be able to identify which cups are full with the things that you want. Because if you look here in the Seven of Cups, not everything in there is good. We have a snake, we have a dragon, a castle's good, but it's, these are things that are not, they're not going to help you, they're not going to move you forward, they may even harm you. And you are now, once you are able to let go of your defenses and get yourself down off that rock and use your true sight again, you'll be able to see what's in the cups. And you'll be able to know which ones to reject. Spirit is saying and channeling to me right now that it's the flight or fight mode that's holding you back right now. Whatever has you scared has you triggered to the point where everything you see, it's a flight or fight response. You need to sit in each moment. So each decision you make, you have to sit in each moment and tell yourself that you don't need to run or you don't need to fight. You need to shut down that response, because you're only got the two responses. You're basing each decision off of that fight or flight. Okay, now I'm understanding. Okay, sorry, they were channeling there for a bit and I didn't know where they were going. What they're saying is, Spirit is trying to tell you that when you're making decisions, even to go to bed or where you go shopping, what time you leave the house, this is all being motivated by someone else. You're like the anti-stalker. So you won't go somewhere if someone is somewhere else Or if that person shows up at a place, you will leave. You need to stop that. That's what Spirit's saying. You have every right to be wherever you want to be. You have every right to be in a public place, regardless if someone's there who has hurt you or is trying to harm you. You have every right to be there. They do not have a right to harm you or come at you when you don't want that. So next time you're making a decision, try to talk yourself through it, sit in it, and choose not to do a flight or fight response. Choose to stand up for yourself and say, I can do this, and it doesn't matter. You can ignore that person, you can ignore the situation or whatever it is that's blocking you, and refocus your brain. Take a few deep breaths, try some breathing exercises, which will help you reset those neurons so that they fire in a different direction. And each time you do that, it will restructure how you think, and it'll rewire how you think. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, really get out of that flight or flight mode, because I feel like, and I've been in this fight or flight mode where all my decisions were based off of other people, when and where, and their comings and goings, and so I know exactly how hard it is to break this cycle. But it is doable. You can break it. It just requires a lot of meditation and self-reflection and going within and really building the strength you have and the love of yourself that you need, so that you don't allow that person or situation or whatever it is that has harmed you this way to control you or rent space in your head all the time. It's time to move forward. I feel, though, that you will recognize all the signs that are coming in, leading you to your greatest good. You will see them, you will recognize them. You've done enough work up to this point that it won't be as hard to work through that fight or flight response. You may even have noticed some changes, and that you have noticed that you're doing better. But there's still a part of you, there's still a few places that you're holding yourself back from going. And don't worry about that. I am too. There's a couple places that I need to say goodbye to, but I haven't been able to go back yet. So I will be doing that myself. But yeah, just trust in Spirit that they are leading you to your highest good, and that you want what's best for you, and you know what's best for you because you're you. You know inside what you're feeling. No one else can know what you're feeling inside. People can walk beside you on the path, but they can't walk the path with you. They will have a completely different experience. So keep your planning, keep looking to new horizons, but definitely work through this fight or flight. You will get over it. You will work through it. And I feel like 3 or 4 months of good self-reflection, self-care, and integration, that this will be something you've conquered by the end of the summer. Put your faith in yourself and spirit, and try not to have too many expectations of others. Have your own back. All right. That's your message for today. Thank you so much for joining me. You can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. You can also email me at darknighthealing@gmail.com. I do personal readings. I have intention items and homemade salves I make. So if you're interested in any of those, you can just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Other than that, have a great day or evening, whatever it is. I'll see you next time.